business world is now predicting that the travel which was happening related to the businesses, a lot of travel was happening because of the companies wanting the employees to travel from one place to another place. Now, after Zoom replacing a lot of meetings, and a lot of meetings are now happening online, and COVID-19 has in fact given a simulation for how an online company might look like, or how an online company where people are sitting in different countries might work. And it has worked pretty successful. It has been quite successful across the countries. But what it has done is it has given also a validation to this argument that the business travel is going to be reduced in the coming few years. And also this will reduce the fact that we are going to another city just for the fact that the company is calling us. It will be more of a travel on with our family and friends, because as you know that no matter how many Zoom meetings or how many online meetings you might have, but you still have those desires to have at least one annual trip with your family and friends. If you can travel within your country, you can travel to another place. And that's why I think this industry has definitely got a bright future, because this is in the human DNA. You cannot replace a human to human interaction by an online meeting. They might be a successful tool temporarily, but I think replacing it on a permanent basis and making it a part of our day-to-day life, it's not possible, because unless and until you don't move out of your countries, you don't move out of your place and travel to different places, explore those things, because that's what makes human beings explore about new places, isn't it?
No, definitely, Saurabh. When we talk about travel, there are two different kinds of travel we can look at, right? One is leisure and one is business travel. So what you're talking about is leisure. Definitely, everyone, like we are but humans, right? We love social interaction, we love exploring places, but again, for business, is that really important now? That's the question. Now, when a major part of the expenditure in these luxury hotels or luxury places that you go to comes from these business travelers, and they're the ones who are cutting down the budget, how much of it is going to be affected? Even if you see a trend now that even though international travel was very restricted in the past 2 years, domestic travel boomed. People were exploring their own countries. And specifically in regions such as the Asia Pacific, it grew phenomenally. Like there was no comparison. It almost grew by 50%. If you looked at the World Tourism Organization of the United Nations, they've given out those stats. And we can't ignore those stats because that has happened. Even for us living in Australia and Sydney, we saw like the government was funding money, like they fed the money into the economy for us to move and travel within the economy and to circulate that money. Right. So these things will keep on happening. Now the thing is that we need to figure out which one would you prefer more. Is it the domestic travel or the international travel again?